Robotics is the discipline of creating robots. It's a multidisciplinary field where computer science, engineering, and technology all meet. Those working in robotics focus on the design, construction, operation, and use of robots in a host of different settings. Traditionally, the field of robotics centers on creating robots to perform simple or repetitive tasks at scale or to function in hazardous conditions where humans would otherwise be unable to work. However, recent developments in machine learning and artificial intelligence means that we may see an increase in human-to-robot interactions in the future. The robotics industry is expected to grow significantly over the coming years. Estimates suggest that the sector could be worth as much as $260 billion by 2030. Examples include assembly line processes, picking and packing, welding, and similar functions. Military has more recent developments mean that military forces worldwide use robots in areas such as UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicle, UGVs, unmanned ground vehicle, triage and surveillance. We often use robots to reach hostile or otherwise inaccessible areas. A good example of exploratory robots is in space exploration, such as the Curiosity rover on Mars. Whether it's managing laboratory specimens or assisting with surgery, rehabilitation, or physiotherapy. There are several popular toy robots, and there are even robot restaurants and giant robot statues. Unlike humans, robots don't get bored. Until they wear out, they can repeat the same process continuously. They can be very accurate, even to fractions of an inch, making them particularly useful in the manufacturing of microelectronics. Robots can work in environments that are unsafe for humans, such as with dangerous chemicals or in areas of high radiation. They don't have physical or environmental needs in the same way humans do. Some robots have sensors and actuators which are more capable than humans. In some industries, robots are replacing human jobs, which can create economic problems. Current robotics technology means that most machines are less dexterous than humans and can't compete with a human's ability to understand what they can see. Although experts are working on developing robots that can better sense the world. Robots with practical applications are generally expensive in terms of the initial cost, maintenance, the need for extra components and the need to be programmed to do the task. Robots are already all around us, whether it's the automated machines that assemble our vehicles or the virtual assistants that use conversational interfaces to help us around the house. However, Business Network PwC predicts that up to 30% of jobs could be automated by robots by the mid-2030s. According to a report from McKinsey, automation and machines will see a shift in the way we work. Their model shows that activities that require mainly physical and manual skills will decline by 18% by 2030, while those requiring basic cognitive skills will decline by 28%. Similarly, many roles will require socio-emotional skills, particularly in roles where robots aren't good substitutes, such as caregiving and teaching. We may also see robots as a more integral part of our daily routine. In our homes, many simple tasks such as cooking and cleaning may be totally automated. Similarly, with robots that can use computer vision and natural language processing, we may see machines that can interact with the world more, such as self-driving cars and digital assistants. Robotics may also shape the future of medicine. Surgical robots can perform extremely precise operations, and with advances in AI, could eventually carry out surgeries independently. The ability for machines and robots to learn could give them an even more diverse range of applications. Future robots that can adapt to their surroundings, master new processes, and alter their behavior would be suited to more complex and dynamic tasks. Whether we like it or not, robots have already replaced many people in their jobs. The jobs in office administration, logistics, and transport are also at risk of being replaced. Remember autonomous vehicles? Well, we might see them in the form of big trucks on the roads in future. Robots will take our jobs. Is perhaps the most common fear surrounding robotics development. Yes, technology is changing fast and it does have economic ramifications. Driverless cars, for instance, are highly likely to replace cab drivers in the future. In the near future, however, artificial intelligence will most likely replace tasks, not jobs. The good news is that it will also create new markets and jobs. We might need additional education and retraining for those jobs, but the opportunities will be there. Artificial technology for predicting and detecting crime might seem far-fetched, but it's quite possible for the future we're looking at. Drone footage, for instance, will make that happen soon. In addition, automatic recognition of suspicious activities is already a reality for camera-based security systems. It will allow law enforcement officials to act quickly whenever a suspicious behavior has been spotted. The line between classrooms and individual learning settings is already starting to blur. As Kendra Roberts, an educational expert from Essays Scholar Advisor, explains, a single teacher does not have the capacity to meet the needs of personalized learning for every single student in the classroom. Computer-based learning is already changing things in that matter. It's not replacing the teacher, but it enables students to learn at their own pace. Robots will boost the process of personalized learning. Now, the humanoid robot is already forming bonds with students from around the world. It comes with important senses of natural interaction, including moving, listening, speaking, and connecting. Cloud-connected home robots are already becoming part of our lives. We can set up the vacuum cleaner to do the chore for us, and we can schedule a warm home-cooked meal to be ready by the time we're finished with work. Multifunction robotic cookers are able to fry, steam, bake, slow cook, and perform any other action without our intervention. These cloud-connected robots are likely to evolve into more advanced version. These developments may end up changing the entire look and feel of our homes. Robots will have a profound effect on the workplace of the future. They'll become capable of taking on multiple roles in an organization, so it's time for us to start thinking about the way we'll interact with our new coworkers. The machines will likely evolve more in terms of voice recognition, so we'll be communicating with them through voice commands. This is how futurist Nicholas Badminton expects things to develop. You're probably going to walk into an office and your system's been churning over the last couple of hours considering what's been going on in business, your role, your job, what you need to do that day, and probably offer up several ideas about the right direction of what to do.